Happy Tuesday, the 10th of July. I just got done doing my quarterly tax stuff. I thought for sure I was going to have to end up calling my accountant tomorrow for help, but I did it. I got the 2 forms I needed to do for Michigan and the one I needed to do for federal, and I figured it out. Hopefully it's all correct. If not, I'm sure the IRS will come knocking on the door. But I do believe I did it correctly. So, I'm glad I got that done. And it's already in the mail. So, yay. Well, Dad just left and took it with him and was going to drop it in the mailbox across the street, so it'll get picked up tomorrow. He's on his way to Legion to call bingo. Here comes Heidi. Oh, Heidi, come up here on the bed. Come up here. Come here, Heidi. Jump. Come on, jump up there. Hi there. What you doing? Did your daddy leave? Huh? Did he? Yeah, she's like, yes, he left me. And then tomorrow he's leaving again. He's got to bartend tomorrow. And he just told me, which I need to write in the calendar, next Wednesday he has a meeting with his, see, this is the 10th, next Wednesday, money person. He got one of his sheets in the mail, like a summary of his accounts and from the company. I don't understand it all, but I'm like, Dad, I think you need to call him because it doesn't have your guy on here anymore. Because it used to be a guy named Derek. And I'm like, he's not listed as your person. It's a Gloria now. So he's like, oh. So he called Gloria today and found out that Derek had left and went to another company, and all his accounts were given over to her. So he's going to go talk to her next Wednesday, find out, what he has and blah, blah, blah. Because once he turns 70, he's going to start withdrawing stuff out and putting it in IRAs or something. I don't know. He's got to figure that all out. I don't know. Maybe I'll go with him so I can hear what they're saying too, because I have no idea. I need to remember all this stuff, like who his money people is, because I'm his beneficiary. If anything happens to him, I have to know who to get a hold of. The same with his life insurance. The same with his everything. So that's going on. My cousin's supposed to come over tomorrow. I texted him today going, come tomorrow. I didn't know if he was planning on coming today or not. I just didn't give him that option. It's nice and cool in here right now. It's not really bad outside, I guess. I don't know. I haven't been out. Still not out. I'm hoping on Thursday to go shopping. That's my goal, is to get out of the house. It's either get out of the house or call the doctor. That's the one. Either way, it's going to go. It's one of those 2 ways. It says it is 85 here. It's supposed to be in the mid to high 80s for the next, to Sunday on my phone. I guess it's supposed to get in the 60s tonight, so it'll be nice to have the window open again. What else do I have to yak about? Really, I don't have a lot. I'm boring. Boring. If I'm not doing paperwork, I'm usually laying in bed reading. If I'm not doing that, Heidi, are you crying? I've been reading a lot lately. I read a book the other day, I can't remember what it was called, but I get to the end of it and I'm like, is there another book? How does this, it's one of those books where you're like, there has to be another book. It started out as a girl who, it was 6 months after she got in a car accident with her friend. She was driving, her friend got killed. and it was her trying to deal with this, and how the family dynamic had changed, and all this stuff was going on. And so it was kind of like a relationship with family and people at school, and this and that, and then it changed to this weird... She met a guy at school, like a popular boy at school, that started to take notice of her, and they started like seeing each other, and then all of a sudden the cops came looking for him, and he took her, and they went to this spot in the road where she got in the accident, and then they went to an alternative world, kinda. It was still, we'll say they're in Springfield, Missouri. It was still Springfield, Missouri, only a different Springfield, Missouri. In his world, the Cuban Missile Crisis had happened, and there had been a fallout, and a lot of people were killed, and the world was different, and you couldn't go out in the sun, and there were these hot spots that would take you from one... It was bizarre, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? So he takes her to that world where her friend is still alive, because they exist. These people exist in both. I don't understand it. I'm trying to tell you, and I don't even get it. So, so it gets to the end. They're trying to get her. The people in the alternative universe want to pretty much kill her because they don't want everybody else in the world to know that there are ways to get out of their world. I don't even know how you even put it, but. So she gets broken out by these two guys, and they're running, and they're trying to get to the hotspot to get back to her timeline, world, whatever, and then the book ends. I'm like, what happens? They're running in the woods, and now the book's over. What happens? I'm totally confused. It was just all bizarre. It was cool, but I'm still confused. Now I'm reading a book about a woman who's, okay, you're married for 25 years, and your husband comes and sets you down one day out of the blue and says, you know, I want a divorce. She says, have you cheated on me? He says, no, but I do believe I'm in love with somebody else. Isn't that cheating? And, so, he leaves her. Her friends take her to a place she's always wanted to go to, this little island up in Canada somewhere. And she falls in love with this big lodge that has been abandoned for years, and she wanted to buy it. And she felt home there. And she goes back, and she sells her house and uses it to buy that lodge. And she starts selling all of her stuff. And her husband calls her and says, I need to talk to you. And she's like, I'll see you on Thursday when we sign our divorce papers. He goes, no, I need to talk to you now. And so he comes and begs her to come back. And she took him back. But she's still going. They're going to this place. They just got there, so I don't know what's happening. I hope their marriage doesn't work, because he's a putz. He was crappy. I'm not even halfway through the book yet, so I don't know what's going to happen. But supposedly, that lodge place that she bought, it's like huge. It has like 10 rooms to rent out in there. She wants to redo it, and there's like 3 cottages and a barn, and it's been known by the people on the island to be haunted. And so I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just totally babbling about books right now. And I don't even know what to tell you the names of them are, because I can't remember. I'm just in a mood, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna go. I'll see you all later.